What up? What up? What up, world? It is your boy, Bionic,
and Ray,
and we are back with another episode of A-440 Radio, right here on WDRB Media, the voice of the community, and the only station giving you double the information and inspiration. And look, every week I tell y'all, because y'all don't get it. I don't think y'all get it. ayleemusic.com. There's a new album out called 26 Hour Days. That thing is fire.
It's fire.
And now it is available on your streaming platforms. A.space.Y.space.LEE. You need to check it out. It is fire. And if you're going to buy it, go to the website. You know what I'm saying? Like, get it from there, download it, tell a friend to tell a friend, all that good stuff. And, of course, got to shout out our sponsors, Arcade of Thrones, where they offer a unique vibe for the perfect social gaming experience, 399 Hubert Street in Raleigh. For more information, call 984-200-4419, or you can email them at arcadeofthrones@gmail.com. Make sure to follow them on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter at Arcade of Thrones, or hit the website arcadeofthrones.com.
And Blackbird Media, a comprehensive digital and graphics company providing highly specialized marketing plans for their clients.
And Back to Health Chiropractic Medical Center, where they're serving the Triangle for over 20 years with chiropractic, functional nutrition, and DOT exams. 6224 Fayetteville Road, Suite 106B in Durham, and 1708 Traywick Road, Suite 205 in Raleigh. 2 locations, 1 phone number, 919-544-8881. Tell them Bionic sent you. See, messing up on your stuff got me messing up on my stuff.
Look,
I be on point.
Look,
I'm always on point with mine.
Look.
And you throwing me off, son. You throwing me off.
It's the retrograde.
I'm not blaming the retrograde for that. You just straight throwing me off.
Okay, so blame the eclipse.
Hey, look.
And the full moon.
I ain't got nothing to do with none of that. Hey, look. So today's episode.
Lord.
You didn't want to do this.
I did not want to do this on the air.
But we got to. It's necessary. It's necessary.
It's a necessary discourse and conversation, yes.
Yes.
But
a necessary discourse and conversation.
Okay, see.
Today's
That's the show we're going to have today, folks. Today's topic is
rejecting rejection. Rejecting rejection. Well, where did you come up with this? Well, I'm glad that you asked me that, Ray.
Since I messed you up, go ahead. Cue your own self. Go ahead.
This topic has been something that's been on my heart for a while.
Why has this been on your heart?
Because I got a lot of homegirls, right?
Okay.
And I hear these experiences that they have with these fellas. And I be wondering,
why were we not live just then? Okay.
Who raised you guys? Like, bro, like, what's really going on? Like, text conversations, inboxes. Because, of course, you can't tell me what a guy said verbally. Like, you can tell me what he said verbally. But to actually see it, and it's like, yo, you took the time to write this.
Yeah.
Maybe read it. Maybe correct some things and then hit send. Like, you didn't type it, read it, and be like, yeah, nah, that's too much. Delete. Like, really, dude? Like, rejecting rejection. Why is it so many guys out here? And I'm not putting it all on guys. Women that do it too.
They do.
There are women that do it too. But I'm speaking from like certain things that I've seen where I'm like, yo, why is it you guys can't just take no, I'm not interested as an answer? Like, no. Like, do you think you go beat a woman into submission? Like, I'ma wear her down.
But see, and this is the reason why I didn't want to really have this conversation, because time and time again we're seeing case after case after case where that's exactly what the male is thinking. They're taking the rejection and then pinning all the built up aggressions that they have for their whole lives onto these situations. And, women are literally getting dead because of this.
Right. And I mean,
or seriously harmed, hurt.
Right.
And or them and their family members, their children, etc. and etc. So.
Etc. or etc.
Oh.
Etc.
Well, whatever.
Anyway.
Y'all knew what I meant.
Like, the story with the little bagel buddy. Little bagel guy. Little 5-foot munchkin man. Like, so he got mad because he thought somebody was smirking. This wasn't even rejection per se. But then he flips out talking about all these dating sites and his experiences on these dating sites and these women, blase, blah, this, that, and the third. And part of me is like, okay, yes, there are some people out here that are just mean-spirited, mean-hearted, you know what I'm saying, whatever. But then possibly, because I watched his post-interview, somebody interviewed him talking about the situation, and the way he framed it, it made it seem like he wasn't at fault. Like,
because
perhaps I overreacted.
It was clear in his rants that he felt that he had no...
Right, he was validated in what he did. But what I'm saying is that post-interview kind of flips it back to possibly his thought process when a woman just says, you know what, nah, you're a little too short for me. I'm not
just
interested.
Because I see your thought process doesn't mean that it's that your output, that your activity because of your thought process is appropriate. So just because now I have an understanding of why you got upset, that doesn't negate the fact that you got upset and then did this.
Right. No, so, you're 100% right. But
post interview, not.
I mean, my thing is like, it's weird. Like, and we've talked about different dating aspects before, previously on previous shows and stuff. And it's just like, look, man, like, everybody says there's plenty of fish in the sea, right? And then some people's like, well, I don't like fishing. Well, obviously you want that fish. So you can't say you don't like fishing.
And that's the whole thing. I don't even really think that it's about that. I think possession has a part to play in it. But what I really, really, really think it is just overall and in general, we do not know how to handle our emotions. We don't know how to sift through them. We don't know how to cope with them. That's just in general. Then when you start breaking things down by subsets of, males, females, and then, of course, because of the way that the social landscape is unfolding right now, you start breaking it down into races and different nationalities and all these other things and on and on and on, microaggressions and blah, blah, blah. That just compiles on everything. But in general, folks don't know how to deal with their emotions, and we've gotten away with it for so long that all of a sudden now there's just this emergence because of photojournalism, the fact that we all have phones, the fact that we're all recording, and that, a camera can be in your face in 3 seconds. People can feel when a situation is about to get heightened. So they're ready. I'm ready. I'm ready to record you. I'm ready. World start, here we come. Let's go. And so I think, I don't know.
I mean, I see you're saying it's based on handling emotions.
Yes.
But is it handling emotions? Is it ego? Like, because the thing is,
don't they go hand in hand? And it's jacked up
somewhat.
To me, they go hand in hand.
Like one of my, and it's jacked up. One of my favorite lines, and people say, one of my favorite lines is, girl, how you ain't gonna cut? I'm me. I'm the reason you in VIP. It's a ludicrous line. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. And it's basically like, yo, like, I'm the reason why you in here, why you ain't, showing me no love, right? And in a situation like that, it's still wrong in a sense, like, yo,
that's about possession.
Right. But
perceived possession.
But even like beyond that, if we're just like, hey, I inbox you, hey, you're cute. You know what I'm saying? Even if you cut a dude off at the knees, I'm sorry, I'm not interested in meeting anybody new right now. Well, blank you, and you ugly anyway, and your feet big. Like, what that got to do with anything? Like, if that's the case, why are you here? Why are you here? Like, it wasn't that 5 minutes ago, dude.
That's exactly our point.
Like, I don't get it. Like, I need somebody to try to explain it to me because, again, I don't get it. You were interested enough in shooting your shot. When your shot got rejected, it was like, well, I didn't want to shoot my shot. No way. Yes, you did. Stop lying to yourself. And then the other thing, too, is like, then I saw a joint the other day where the dude had the audacity to come back and be like, oh, I'm sorry. That wasn't really me.
Oh, God.
No, it was you.
That is a trigger. Woo!
No, it was you.
Woo!
Like,
it's a trigger. My thing is, I think that rejection, when it comes to males, represents a certain perspective or perceived social construct that doesn't necessarily attach itself to females, in a sense, because of, like dating standards and roles and stuff like that. Yeah. And so I think that has a component to play in it too. So all of a sudden, now that just because I've gotten the courage now to get up and, hey, so-and-so, and shoot my shot, that now just because you don't accept my shot, now I have the right to just be like, boom.
Well, we're going to follow up. We're going to follow up on that. We're going to go to a break real quick. Right now, you listen to A-440 Radio Show on WDRB Media, the voice of the community.
Hey, baby. What's going on? Nah, for real, like, what's going on? Something don't look right. Man, can we talk for a second? Like, I know we've been through our ups and downs and, different situations, but, I don't wanna lose you. Nah, I don't wanna lose you. Could it be that I'm losing my lady? I just can't let you slip away from me. No. There's no need, baby. Without you, it's fine. Let's work it out.
Work it out. And welcome back to WDRB Media, the voice of the community, and to those streaming live through the free TuneIn Radio app and through the iHeartRadio app. You are listening to A-440 Radio, and I'm your co-host, Ray.
And I'm me. So, A.Y. Lee. That song right there, I Don't Want to Lose Your Love.
I don't want to lose your love. Fellas, like, okay. You're right. Go ahead. He's staring at me. I don't know why he's staring at me. Because
I hadn't finished my statement. But yeah, that joint right there is off that 26-hour days, y'all. Mm-hmm. So I'm trying to tell you that joint is fire. Mm-hmm. I'm trying to tell you ain't got to take my word for it. So I got to show you. Mm-hmm. So make sure to go to ayleemusic.com, buy the album. Mm-hmm. Then after that, go search on your streaming sites, A.Y.Lee, and listen and pass it on and share it with your friends and share it on Facebook and share it behind your Facebook, Instagram stories, all that good stuff.
All of it.
So, yeah. The topic, we were talking about rejection. Mm-hmm. And I got a story to tell.
Oh, okay.
So personal situation that happened
to you,
to me, just last week.
Okay.
There was a young lady that I took a little interest in. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
And I thought we were on the same mental level for a while. You know, we went out a couple times and things, but it was nothing like major, like super close or anything. You know what I mean? Like, but
so were you past pre-dating?
I don't believe in pre-dating. Thank you very much. So anyway, we went out a couple times.
You believe in it because we had shows about it.
I don't believe in it.
You just don't engage.
I don't believe in it. I was questioning its validity then.
Okay.
So anyway, like we done went out a couple times, whatever. And last week I made a Facebook post.
Okay.
And she saw the post. I was like, oh nah, goodbye.
Okay.
And I ain't heard from her since. Now,
has she taken any other actions?
Oh yeah, I got unfriended.
So you're not blocked, but you're just unfriended.
I'm not blocked. I'm just unfriended.
Okay.
And I'm like, all right, whatever. You know what I'm saying? Like, it is what it is.
Okay.
I know what I said. I know why I said what I said.
Okay.
I also understand that a lot of people were misinterpreting what my intentions were.
Okay.
And when I went to explain myself, emotion took over logic a lot of times, or at least that's what I feel.
Okay.
Because it's like, if you look at it for exactly certain situations,
okay,
you have your view, but if somebody points at one direct thing, it's like, oh, I didn't see that. Or, oh, I was overlooking that because I was looking for this, or blah, 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 blah. So in that particular situation, I was pointing at one thing, like, this is what I'm focused on, this right here.
Okay.
And if you don't want to see that, then so be it. It's cool. Now, with this being said, like I said, I haven't seen her since, and I'm sure I'll run into her because we work in the same circles. Okay. So I'm sure I'll see her eventually within the next week or so.
Okay.
But it's like, I'm not about to chase after her. I'm not about to, hey, why did you unfriend me? Hey, why did it, like, for what?
Right.
Like, okay, I was rejected.
But you weren't really rejected.
Move on. No, because
you were.
I say that
it seems like you were misinterpreted, misunderstood, and it seems like because of whatever reason, that person. I don't know. To me, if I'm talking with someone and we've been out a couple of times, and then something happens and they're saying something and it doesn't make sense to me in terms of the consistency of what the output is, I'm going to say something about it. Like, so let's talk about this over here so I can get further clarification. So the fact that she was able to just kind of let like a public forum kind of be like the cutoff? No. And then there's no conversation and then there's just an unfriend. That kind of just lets me know, that kind of just, to me, it seems like it was just, yeah, I need a reason to kind of get out of this anyway.
The thing about it is, and that's fine. But the reason why I
so
look at it...
So there's no reason for you to feel rejected, though.
You say that, but again, some of the things I've seen,
Other people would.
Right. That's what I'm saying. And I'm just like, in a situation like that, it's like, okay, y'all, there isn't a fit there, because in my view of it, it's like, okay, if there is a gap in communication here, or a jump in like because the thing I was referencing was nuance, and the lack how people want nuance when they want nuance, right?
Right.
So that's essentially what I was getting at.
Right.
And if you want to look past that, you want to get mad at that or miscommunicate on that aspect, then if I try to continue to pull this thing and make this happen, and let's say I do talk to her and I get it explained, and then we're back to being cool again,
right?
It's like, okay, guess what happens? To me, it's gonna happen again, and it's gonna happen again,
because
it's gonna happen again.
Because
and then
to
I'm
me,
wonder why,
the way that could have been handled is just on a whole different level.
And so,
and then after the appropriate, like if I do the follow up with you, and then I'm still kind of like, I don't know for how I feel about that right there, then I can see maybe a response. Right. But to just unfriend after we've gone on some dates,
but again, the thing
is no follow up anything.
But the thing is, as a woman with her, she's allowed to say, you know what, I'm no longer interested.
I mean, everyone is,
and I'm okay with that. You feel what I'm saying?
It is, but I'm just saying I see how
her lack of interest doesn't mean that I still need to chase after her. Doesn't mean take it for what it is, and that's where I'm going with it, because a lot of times, like I've seen messages where a guy will say, oh, well, when you said this on this post, blah 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 blah, and I feel like you need to act like this and you need to act like that. Well, dude, if you feel she needs to act like that and you don't agree with that, why do you want to be with her?
Bottom line,
move on.
Right.
Skedaddle.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But you're still here. Well, no, I think that it doesn't matter what you think, dude. Like, at the end of the day, you don't want to be with her if that's who she is. And if that's who she is, stop trying to change
But I think what you're bringing up now is just a fundamental flaw that a bunch of us try to do. And that's when we try to force a person and peg them into a shape of what, like we want this type of relationship and or we want this person, and because we are fixated on that, we try to make those things fit, if that makes sense.
Yeah, but and that's my thing, like that's
but
part of,
but that's
for
the
me,
flaw.
But for
when
me,
you're
that's
with
part of
someone,
rejecting
you're
rejection.
with them and where they are currently,
right? But
and where they may potentially go.
For me, that's part of rejecting rejection. Because at the end of the day, somebody sees something they don't like or don't want or won't deal with, and they want to move on, and you're like, no, you're going to deal with this. No, I don't understand why you can't understand why. Like, it doesn't matter. Keep it moving. Because do you really want somebody that's going to give you 30%, 20%? That's not fair to you, the individual. So why are you trying to force this person to get with you?
I mean, and I'm not saying that this
really
person would have given you 20 or 30 if it has continued, but I'm just saying that it was clear that there was a communication destruct or dysfunction someplace.
But what I'm saying is that rejection.
And because of that, and I don't think that was a rejection, though.
It is.
It's not a rejection.
It's a rejection because it's like, you know what? Nope, I'm done. And that's rejection. That's like, no, dude, I don't want you no more. And that's fine. Again, that's fine.
But I mean, has she said, I want you?
No.
So.
But, well, I look at, again, it's not necessarily the one I want you or I don't want you, but it's like, I don't even want to entertain you anymore. Like, I don't even want to deal with you anymore.
And bottom line, though, we just really never know sometimes what people are going through.
That too.
So there could be something on her end that was, making her see the situation a different way to begin with.
Right.
That didn't even involve you.
But that's part of why I'm saying.
So.
Stop. Men and women, when somebody doesn't want to be with you, is like, yo, I see something that I don't like. Yo, I got a boyfriend. Yo, I got a girlfriend. Yo, I'm good where I'm at. Let them be. Just keep it moving. Find something else that works better for you. Someone else that works better for you. And that's it.
That's it.
Just plain and simple.
Fine.
But we got to go, y'all. So We're here each and every Tuesday night at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on WDRB Media, the voice of the community. And always remember, life is too short. Say what you mean what you say. Learn who you are, be confident what you won't. Stop wasting folks' time. Give people a choice and move accordingly.
This is my joint! Woo! Sorry.
And we out.
We out! Woo!
What you